Brands are being lazy. There's nothing new. There really isn't anything new. Hey all stars, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's that time of year again. It is time for our annual fall trend report. But instead of focusing on runways and what we're seeing come down the runway, this year I wanted to do things a little different. So we're going to focus on what is in store. So bringing it kind of back to the shows and what were the purpose of fashion shows to begin with, right? They were really for buyers to see what was coming down the runways, what the brands were creating, and then they would select things and items that would be featured in store. And basically that's what we all got to pick from. So I feel like we've seen so many fashion trends and people keep on predicting based on what we've seen come down the runways. But there's no real guarantee that that's what we're actually going to really see in store. So I decided that, you know what? Let's make this trend report about what's actually in store. Because if we're being honest, designers are being lazy. Brands are being lazy. There's nothing new. There really isn't anything new. So I really feel like the difference now is what's in store and how are we wearing them? How are we styling them? Do we just need to go and pick up items that are already in our closet? Or do we actually need to spend the money? Are the trends worth the new buy? Are the re-editions of these trends worth us spending the money? So we're going to explore all of that in this trend report. So let's dive in. But before we do that, if you're new, what's up? I'm Monica and I'm a fashion and lifestyle blogger based out of Atlanta. And if you love fashion, and more fashion, just go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you never miss a video. In addition to fashion and trend reports and all the things, we have fun here. We do vlogs, we travel, family, I'm a mom, a wife, all the things, and I share all of that with you guys. So if you're not subscribed already, just go ahead and subscribe because we are a vibe. Anywho, let's get into this video because we've got a lot of trends to go over and what you really need to pay attention to for fall 2024. Okay, so like I said, there are a lot of trends to catch up on. We're gonna jump right into it and we're gonna start with colors. I know you guys already know what colors are in because I've kind of talked a little bit about it on Instagram. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, it's all by Monty. On Instagram and TikTok, and pretty much that's where my whole social media career has started almost 12 years ago. So make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. It's all by Monty. But anywho, Bordeaux, red, burgundy, whatever you want to call it, it is the it color of the season. And there's really no getting around it. This color is it. And it really is all about rich hues for fall. So you're going to see an influx of this color and we're already seeing it in ready to wear, in accessories, all the things. So I would say if you don't have Bordeaux in your closet already, or if you feel like this trend is too much or it might be a little overwhelming, start with accessories. That is a great way to incorporate new colors into your wardrobe. Even though we've seen Bordeaux be popular over the years, not as popular as it is now. Hence, we've not had a lot to choose from. So I would say this is definitely a trend you want to invest in if you don't have it already, because there hasn't been a great selection for Bordeaux. So this season, because all the brands are on top of this, as well as fast fashion and luxury, you will find a plethora to choose from. So this is a trend that I personally love. I've already started accumulating little pieces of Bordeaux because if I'm being honest, I had a beautiful Chloe Bordeaux bag a while ago, which I sold. So now I actually don't have anything. So I started adding little bits in here and there, and I added these fabulous, oh, they're so gorgeous, Jacques Marimage glasses in a beautiful Bordeaux, and I definitely will be adding more because the color just looks fabulous on my skin. In addition to Bordeaux, we're also going to see beautiful, lush shades of green, which I feel like you pretty much see this beautiful hunter green every season. Green is just one of those colors that are utterly versatile. You literally can pair green with everything. I always say, I used to tell clients this back in the day when I did work in luxury, think of a flower right? Every flower, regardless of what color it is paired with green. Hence, green is a great complementary color. It is extremely versatile, and it is very much on trend. I'm sure we all have this beautiful hunter green shade in our closet, so we probably don't need to run out and get anything new. I actually sold a beautiful YSL green bag that I had, but I do have some others, so I don't necessarily think I will be going out to buy anything else in this trend. Maybe shoes, I'm not sure yet. I haven't seen anything that's really grabbed my attention, but green is definitely a color that I'm into, hence I have a lot of green already. But okay, next trend. I always laugh when I see leopard print. Like, really? Leopard print for fall? Wow. When is leopard print not on trend? Another thing I was about to do, I was about to get rid of a pair of leopard print flats that I had. And as my niece was trying them on, I was like, wait a second. Leopard's on trend this season. Let me bring them back in. So if you have leopard, dust it off. It's on trend again. I feel like it's always on trend. It just depends on how much is available. And I do believe that I've told you guys over the years to stock up on leopard. So I do believe we all have leopard in our closet. So I would say dust off what you have, wear it, unless you find something that moves your spirit and soul. If you're new here, we have a rule with All Stars. We don't buy anything, regardless of price point, unless our spirit and our souls are moved. So if you come across a leopard piece that speaks to you, go ahead and get it. Otherwise, just dust off what's in your closet already, because leopard is here and it's back with a vengeance, and you're going to see so many new reeditions of leopard. However, I do believe that you can make your old pieces look new with this trend because it's leopard. There's nothing new or different. It's a print. So it's just a matter of the different silhouettes that are out. So if it tickles your fancy, go ahead and get it. Otherwise, shop your closet. All right, denim. I love denim, but you know, it didn't go nowhere. It's not going anywhere. We're just going to continue to see the dominance of denim, and I'm here for it. The only thing is, I'm feeling like a lot of brands are giving denim more of a twist. So the look now for denim, so this is basically what it is. It's all about how you wear your denim. So denim on denim looks are very much on trend. So your denim jacket with the matching denim pants, your denim shirts with a denim bottom that is in a similar hue. We're going to see a lot of dark denim. We're going to continue to see long, beautiful skirts. We're going to see denim blazers, all the things. So I would say denim is probably one of those things that, you know, you can't have too much denim. So if something moves you, go ahead and buy it. I know that I always stock up on denim pieces, and I rarely get rid of them, especially when I fall in love with denim. So for me, it's just a matter of just pairing things. It's a matter of taking my dark denim tops or jackets and pairing them with dark denim jeans. Do I have a lot of dark denim jeans actually? No, I don't. So I probably will go out and buy a new pair of dark denim jeans or a set, because I'm very much into sets right now. Sets are major, and I'm not really emphasizing on sets for this trend report. So we're going to continue to see a lot of sets. So the same way I mentioned leopard's on trend, do a leopard set if the print is not too much. For me, leopard on leopard is a little bit too much. I probably wouldn't do that, but if that speaks to you, why not? And there's going to be some other fabrications that I'm going to talk about that I feel like that would look really great with sets. But denim, it's all about that laid back, effortless, cool vibe, suiting sets and denim, all the things. You can't go wrong with it, especially dark denim. Okay, so this next one I particularly love because I love a great juxtaposition when it comes to fashion. So it's all about borrowing from the boys. So you're going to see a lot of oversized items. You're going to see ties, which I'm very into right now. You're going to see a lot more tailoring with female clothes, and I'm here for it because I'm all about a great tailored blazer. I'm all about a great tailored pant. I feel like a lot of us already have a lot of these pieces in our wardrobes, and if not, get your partner's tie or go out and buy a fabulous tie. A lot of brands are even creating garments that actually have their own built-in ties. Something my sister does a lot, she takes her dresses that are belted and takes the belt from the dress and wears it as ties and then just as an external belt, and it's just a vibe. It definitely just exudes confidence and it elevates your dress. So these are fun little things and fun little ways that you can incorporate that borrowing from the boys kind of trend that we're going to see a lot of, and I'm totally here for it. If you see anything that moves your soul, of course, go ahead and buy it, but we all have a great pair of tailored pants, a great tailored blazer, we've got belted dresses in our closets, and let's just switch it up and wear it that way. So totally here for this trend. Can't wait to style it up, which I will be doing all season long. So make sure you guys are following me, especially on Instagram, because I do post my outfits every day and you will see every single trend I've mentioned in my daily outfits. Next up, Western inspired pieces. I know Beyonce kind of gave this a push, and then Pharrell and all the things, but it's not going anywhere. We're going to continue to see Western inspired pieces like boots, jackets, fringe details on a lot of items. So I feel like this is a trend that we talked about earlier in the year. This is a trend that a lot of you guys picked up already. It's a trend that we started seeing last year. So I would say just dust off what you have already. And I know I created, and I'm sure I spoke about it here on YouTube as well, because I did create content in terms of, you know, ways to incorporate Western style into your wardrobe. If not, I will pin it here again. I'll pin it in the description box, but just how you can find Western inspired pieces in your wardrobes and things that you would have taken for granted, such as suede and items that have fringe and whatnot. So this is a trend we're going to continue to see. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, Western inspired pieces, nothing new. Next up is a trend that I'm very excited about. I was actually going to say I don't have any full skirts. But then I thought about it, I'm like, that's a damn lie. I have full skirts, quite a few actually, in my closet. They just haven't been on the forefront of fashion, but I did not get rid of some of the very cool full skirts that I own. And the beauty about this trend is that we're not only seeing this in skirts, but we're gonna see fuller skirts in terms of the pieces of your dresses. So you're going to see a fuller skirt in terms of your dress. You're going to see a fuller skirt on its own. And I'm here for it. It's drama, and who doesn't love drama? The cool thing is with a full skirt or a full dress, combat boots, sneakers, strappy sandals, Western boots, the possibilities are endless. And a cool thing that I'm finding now with fashion is that you can mix match all of these trends. So you can take your Western inspired pieces, wear them with your full skirts. And some of the other trends that I'm going to talk about, you'll see how you can easily incorporate these trends if you don't have them already. And if you have these pieces already, just take something that's in your closet and maybe pair it with something new, and that way you're on trend as well. So fuller skirts, I'm here for it. I'm here for the drama. On to the next. Vests are also making a comeback. I don't even want to say they're also making a comeback because I feel like they've been here. At least from the beginning of the year, we've seen an influx of vests. And not just your cozy, you know, bomber vest or whatever, but we're seeing structured, we're seeing completely strapless vests, which I particularly love because I love showing off my arms. I worked hard for them, so why not? And they really look good. But I'm here for this vest trend. We're going to see just so much more of it. And it's so readily available that you'll be able to get this at every price point. I had vests in the past, and for some reason I got rid of a lot of them, if not most of them. So now I'm beginning to incorporate them again into my wardrobe, and I'm here for it. And I love that they're readily available at every price point. The cool thing about vests, they're just so versatile. You can wear them on their own, you can layer them with dress shirts, with turtlenecks. The possibilities are endless. So they're just a great article of clothing that can live in your closet. They're truly never not in style, because you can wear them with a suit or matching, you know, wear it as a three-piece suit, or wear them with jeans, or wear them with a pair of trousers. But they're just really versatile, and I'm really happy for this trend. I'm happy that a lot of brands are jumping on this because that means more selection for us. So this is a trend that I'm very excited about, and I definitely will be adding more because I got rid of pretty much every vest I own. So now I have about 3 mostly strapless options because that, like I said, just they look great on me, but at the same time I could also wear them with dress shirts. So I love the versatility and I'm here for this trend. Fur coats are on trend. Fur coats are always on trend. Yes, fur is another big trend again this year. I think the difference is we're really gonna see more of a focus on faux fur coats. So you're gonna see your feathers and your, you know, your mink inspired or your fox inspired coats. You know, whoop-de-doo, nothing big, nothing different. I think it really depends on you, your personality, what you love. They are definitely a great statement piece, but fur coats are just a classic staple that if you're into fur coats, you probably have a fur coat already. I'm just saying, like, it's nothing new, but you know, brands are showcasing it, retailers are housing it, but retailers house it every season. It is a staple, it's not going anywhere. I think the difference is we're seeing more modern silhouettes, so you're gonna see shorter jackets, a bit more sportier silhouettes with the fur coats, and that I'm here for. I've always wanted a fur coat, I've never bought a fur coat. I don't know if I will buy a fur coat if I'm being honest, because in my head, I'm like, if I want a fur coat, I want a real fur coat. And I don't know if I necessarily want to spend that much. I've been told that they're actually not as much as I've always thought them to be, because I've only ever come in contact with the luxury fur coats that are astronomically high. And I'm just like, I don't need to. I live in Atlanta. It's not cold here at all, so I don't know if I'll ever buy a fur coat. I have so many coats that brands send to me, so whenever I go to Toronto, I wear them. But oh, I'm from Toronto if you're not. If you're new here, I'm from Canada, but I live in Atlanta. But anywho, fur coats, whoopee. If you are a fur coat lover, you probably have one already. If you have more of a classic silhouette, I would say take it to your tailor, get it hemmed, get it shortened. The beauty about fur coats is you can always revamp them. I wouldn't get rid of the extra pieces you have, because you can actually have them made into different silhouettes, bags, hats, earmuffs. So if you have fur and you feel like the piece you have is a little outdated and you want to be on trend and you want to revamp them, I would say to take it to a fur specialist and they can fix it for you and make it a bit more modern. So, but yeah, fur's a trend again. Okay, so this trend I'm very excited about, even though we've seen it creeping in for, I would say, at least over a year now. And I think more and more brands are beginning to stock their stores, their retailers, like everybody's carrying this trend right now, and that's bubble hems. And when I say bubble hems, I'm not just talking about your skirts. We're seeing it in tops, we're seeing it in jackets, we're seeing it on sleeves. And I have to say, I'm here for it. They're fun, they're whimsical, they're playful, and they just add interest. I love the way this modern take on what would probably be considered more of a youthful trend. It's definitely been given a modern revamp, so I would say this is something you probably want to look to see what's in store, because there are some beautiful silhouettes featuring the bubble hem. If you don't have something that really speaks to you already in your closet, or if you just want a modern take on this trend, there are so many brands offering luxury, fast fashion, mid-range. You will find a silhouette that speaks to you in this trend, and I'm here for it because they really stand the test of time. You can wear them whenever, wherever, it doesn't matter, because every time you wear them, especially if you wear it right, you will get stopped, you will get compliments. So it's just a matter of what silhouettes you're picking, how you're styling them. That makes the world of a difference. And guys, I know I'm giving myself extra work, but I will share links to all the trends at every price point. So I will offer something at a lower price point, mid-range, and luxury for all the trends, in case you decide that you want to or you need to add something from these trends to your wardrobe. So I will go out and give myself extra work, because you guys are my all-stars, so I got you. Anywho, on to the next. Let's not forget elevated basics. I'm very much here for this trend because this really focuses on the everyday pieces, like our dress shirts, our trench coats, our skirts, our pants. We're seeing a lot more high quality fabrics. The cuts are a little bit more unique. The collars are slightly bigger. I might or may not be talking about that again when we keep on going. But there's just the design elements being added to your classics. And I think this is somewhat of a rebellion against quiet luxury, what I like to call boring boring fashion. But you know, I'm here for it. I'm here for the elevated basics. I'm here for more interesting pieces. I do believe if you are a true fashion girly, you love pieces that just speak to you. You want something different with your basics. You want something a little bit more interesting. Nothing's wrong with wearing basics or wearing classic pieces, but it's just so much more interesting when your cardigan has a avant-garde sleeve like this, right? Or interesting buttons that just elevate a look. I'm here for this trend. So many brands are offering it. Let's have 3 lapels instead of 1. Let's have one hem longer than the other. Why not? It's fashion. This is our opportunity to express ourselves, to have fun, to live a little, to be whatever you want to be. And I'm here for it. So I'm here for the elevated basics. This is another one that I'm like, leather. Leather. And trust me, I love leather. Y'all know, if you're not new here, I used to be a leather specialist. I would still consider myself a leather specialist. So I love leather. But leather is always on trend with no doubt whatsoever every year. No matter what color it is, no matter, you know, leather, faux leather, lambskin, we're going to see more leather. It's going to be fun. We're going to see it in every color. It doesn't matter what it is. If you have leather in your closet, dust it off. If you feel like the hem is too short, cut it. You could just literally take scissors and just cut it, and you have that raw edge, which is absolutely beautiful. Make your crop pant or your pants that might be a little too short for you, make them a crop pant or make them shorts. But leather is here, guys. It's not going anywhere. We're going to see a lot of biker jackets. We're going to see pants. We're going to see dresses. We're seeing everything. It's leather. It's always on trend every fall. So if this is the year you decide that you're going to dab into leather, perfect timing, because there's so much available. And if you're like, God, I have so much leather, like me, maybe don't buy anything and just dust off what you have. Because I've got a lot of leather and I'm going to keep on wearing them. Because the beauty about leather, and in case you're feeling like, well, leather pieces are expensive, but you really want real, they're investment pieces. They really stand the test of time. I would say to buy your leather in classic silhouettes. Don't go too trendy. If you feel like you want to get into this trend, but you don't want something that might be out of style, then go for a classic blazer. I have a blazer that is well over 20 years and it's still relevant in a beautiful lambskin. If you buy the right leather from the right leather brands and you keep them properly, you literally will have them for years. And I have leather skirts that are 25 years old, you know, and they still look amazing and they still fit. Anywho, leather, nothing new. On to the next. Countryside chic. It's all about your plaids, your tweeds, your rustic vibes. It's cozy, it's classic, it's country chic. We see it all the time. They're just, you know, I think it's a new umbrella for all the materials that we always see. Plaid, tweed, rustic vibes. But I'm here for it, you know, it's fun. I think it's a matter of, let's make things modern. I got this beautiful tweed romper, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's country chic per se, but I could definitely style it to be that way. I can wear a dress shirt under it. I could wear obviously stockings and then maybe knee-high boots or riding boots, you know, and then a nice overcoat, longer overcoat to make sure I live in Atlanta, so it's not like I'm going to be layering this much, but for those of you that might be encountering cooler weather, those are just fun ways to do it. I feel like I need to style. As I'm telling you guys this, I'm like, I need to take this look. I'm going to insert me in this romper, dress shirt with a bigger exaggerated lapel, riding boots. I've got a great pair of Parenza riding boots, maybe wear stockings, black stockings, or even just nude stockings, and then a blazer, and it's a vibe. And that's how you style up things that are in your closet. That's how you take these trends and you make them your own. On to the next. Now, onto some additional trends that I think you guys need to know about. The ones that I mentioned, those are in my opinion, the most important ones, but these are also trends that are readily available, that I think are relevant, maybe not as popular as some of the other trends that I just mentioned. I think as we get closer to winter and it really starts to get cold and the holidays, we're going to see more of the trends I'm about to mention. And speaking of holidays, metallics. I'm laughing because metallics are here every season with the exception of none, but it's all about that bright shimmer, shine, evening wear. But the only thing I would say for this season, challenge yourself and wear your sequins, wear your metallics, wear them during the day. I do this a lot. I love wearing a great sequin skirt with a sweatshirt and sneakers. Why not? You live once. No one's gonna look at you funny unless you give them the opportunity to. So once you put it on your body, wear it, own it, and love it. It's in your closet already. You might as well get that cost per wear. So I'm here for all the metallics. I'm here for the gunmetals, the glam, the silvers, all the things. And if you feel like it might be too much for you to wear now before we get to the holiday season, try incorporating accessories. You know, you don't have to go gun-ho with a full head-to-toe metallic outfit, but you can do this with your bags. You can do this with your shoes. And that's your way of kind of incorporating what is trending without necessarily going out and buying new things, because we all have metallics in our closet. So just shop your closet and incorporate it with what's already going on right now. Another one, Shearling. I'm always on the fence with Sherling. I feel like it doesn't necessarily wear as well. It could be a hit or miss, in my opinion. But not only are, Sherling, real Sherling, but faux Sherling is also very much on trend. The cool thing about it is that, it's stylish. It's always around. It's kind of under the fur umbrella, but it also keeps you warm, right? They're pretty warm. They're fun. The only thing I don't really like about Shearling is the hair can get matted. So you really have to be careful with it and the upkeep and all of that. But it is something we're going to see a lot of, especially because I feel like there's a lot of drama beginning to come in. I think a lot of people are kind of over quiet luxury. So you're going to start seeing a little bit of drama, and nothing screams drama like a Shearling coat. You'll also see brands introducing Shearling boots. I'm not a fan. I've got big feet, so I don't really dab into Shearling boots. But if you're into it, they're statement pieces. It might look like Chewbacca is on your feet, but hey, it's a statement piece. I kind of mentioned this earlier, and that's statement collars. You guys know I love a dress shirt and I love a collar. So I am very excited to see more silhouettes with bigger pronounced collars, with statement collars, some having double collars, some having just overly exaggerated collars. I'm here for it. This is a trend that I've always been for. This is something that I feel is very avant-garde, so you will always see it. It's just a matter of emphasis. Our brand's going to house a lot of these in store, and I think this is the year that we're going to see a lot more of it. We're already seeing it in store, but because we're seeing elevated basics, and your dress shirts are a basic, technically, I think we're going to see more of this. So I'm excited about it, and I'm excited to add more exaggerated collar pieces to my wardrobe. Are you? Next, patchwork. So I do really feel like boho chic is very much on trend, and you can't think of boho without thinking of patchwork, right? A brand just sent me the most beautiful patchwork dress, but it's a little tight. I also have been eating a little bit too much, so hopefully I can fit into it. And if I do fit into it and I photograph it before it goes live, I'll have it inserted. If not, That means I didn't lose enough weight. But this is something that I'm here for. I'm here for the patchwork, that modern twist on your boho chic. I wouldn't say my style is boho in any shape or form, but there are elements of patchwork and the trend that I don't mind, especially when they're given a modern twist. So, you know, I feel like this is fun. It's something we're going to see a lot of. A lot of brands showcased it on the runway, and a few brands are picking it up in store. So let's see how many more brands. When I was scrolling through Saks before doing this, I actually did see a lot of very, you know, patchwork inspired type pieces. So I think this is a trend that we really need to pay attention to, and it's readily available if you want to dab into it. A lot of brands are carrying pieces right now, so let me know if you want to give this trend a try or if it's just not you. Maxi Coats. I feel like Maxi Coats really started making a comeback last year, and we're going to continue to see them. They're warm, they're sleek. Someone like me that likes wearing shorts or short skirts during the fall, it's a great way to keep warm and still look stylish, especially because you're seeing a lot more men-inspired, very well-tailored coats that are fitted through the waist, or actually even create the illusion of a waist, or you have the belted options. And I'm really here for this. I picked up quite a few last year and the year before, so I don't necessarily think I need to go out and buy anything new unless my spirit is moved, which unfortunately tends to be moved pretty often. But I'm here for the trend. I'm here for a good maxi coat. I think what I would really love to add to my wardrobe this season would be a maxi coat with a fuller skirt, or maybe even one with a balloon hem. Yes, I want one of those. Or maybe I just need to design my own. We'll see. Combat boots. Every season, combat boots, Chelsea boots. You know, I think the only cool thing is that brands know that we've been stocking up on combat boots and Chelsea boots for the last actually not even 4 years, literally the last 6 years. So we all have a pair. So I think we're probably going to start seeing more elevated options that are maybe in different fabrications, different colors, just ways to make them a little bit more interesting, because a combat boot is a combat boot is a combat boot. Really, I have a few pairs. I have some that have pink stitches. I have white stitches. I've got a really cool Dior pair. They all look the same. They really all look the same if you ask me, if we're being honest. Same thing with Chelsea boots. I did pick up a pair of McQueen's that I didn't even wear last season because I picked it up at the tail end of the season. So I don't know if I'm going to be buying anything else. My whole spirit, my whole being, everything, and my wallet needs to be moved for me to pick up another pair of combat boots. But combat boots, Chelsea boots, they're back again. They're here for fall. Tailored knitwear. I love this because this is comfort meeting style, right? Comfort meeting sophistication. A knit or a knitted blazer or a structured cardigan like what I have on. I'm here for that. I'm here for a comfortable piece, but I'm always more about looking elevated. So if I can have more knit pieces like this, or knit sets, as I said, knit is like sets are major. Why not? So I'm here for this trend. I know I will continue to incorporate or add more knit set pieces to my wardrobe, because that really is my vibe. I think I'm really loving this idea of just putting on a set, because it's just elevated. Like, it gives me sophisticated, but it gives me chic, and it gives me rich, and it gives me all the things. So I'm very much into tailored knitwear. I'm into the sets. I mean, give me all of it. I'm here for it. I don't have a lot. So this is something I will definitely want to go out and incorporate more and buy more. I've come to the conclusion that I really want to revamp my wardrobe, even though I take stuff out every other month, just because of, as a fashion content creator, brands consistently send me clothes, and I also buy clothes, you know, to review for you guys. So, but I've got to the point where I keep on looking at my wardrobe, and I just feel like nothing makes sense anymore. And I'm finding it hard to put outfits together. And I say, whenever you find it hard to put outfits together, you have too many clothes in your wardrobe and it's time for a refresh. So a refresh doesn't mean that you have to go out and buy everything new. It's just you have to have an honest conversation with yourself. What are you wearing? What is your vibe? What are you gravitating towards? What do you want to wear on a regular basis? And for me, I want to wear a lot of sets. I want to wear dress pants. I want to wear short skirts and rompers. I want to wear dress shirts. I don't necessarily want to wear things that are overly fitted. I want things with more structure. So that means I have to start taking out the things that I just look at them and I say no. You know, I know sometimes when we spend a lot of money on clothes, it's hard to let go. But I think nothing beats the ease of dressing. Dressing without a headache, dressing without overthinking it. So when you have a clear view of what's in your closet, and when you love the pieces that are in your closet and they speak to your style, where you are at this particular moment, you will find dressing up to be a lot easier for you. And if you find that you don't want to get rid of your classic pieces, then create a secondary wardrobe or a secondary closet if you have the space. Take those items out that are classic, that have the tendency to do a 360 in terms of fashion or style or trends, and then just keep them outside of your main closet. That way you get to dress easier, you have a clear vision of what you have, and you love dressing up again. So that's my little style tip. We got one more to go. Last but not least, bold shoulders. I love a good bold shoulder. It's such a statement piece. They're impactful. They're empowering. They just give your outfit a boost, right? Like, this was a cheap and cheerful sweater, but you wouldn't know that unless I told you or unless you bought it already. But just these simple little details of a shoulder or an elevated sleeve gives your look so much power. It just makes your outfit look so much more powerful and more impactful. And I'm here for it. I'm here for this trend. I am happy at the fact that brands are beginning to house this. So we have selections, because since it's very avant-garde, you don't necessarily tend to see a lot of bold shoulder pieces, but I'm happy that we're seeing more and more of that. So we do have options now. Yes, I'm here for the bold shoulder trend. And of course, I'll link this look for you guys too. All right, guys, there you have it, my fall 2024 trend report. And I kind of said this in the beginning, there are so many trends being pushed this season that you really can't go wrong. It's all about what resonates. Don't feel the need to buy everything because Monica said so, or because whomever said so, or because that's the only thing that's available in store. You really have to follow what resonates with you, what speaks to your personal style, because first and foremost, I think what's most important is personal style. How do you take all of these items, all of these elements that are in store, that are already in your closet, and how do you make them speak to you or speak to your personal style? So that should be the goal. All stars, follow along this season, because you know your girl's going to be styling up all of these trends for the season. So if you need a little bit of extra inspo, just go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's Odd by Monty. Instagram is pretty much where I started all of this from. No, my website and Instagram, so kind of like a match. So, we're turning 12 in November, so we've been doing this for a long time, so just go ahead and follow. I do post my outfit of the days every day, and I would love for you guys to see how I'm creating these trends in real life. I know it's very easy for a lot of creators to come on Beyonce's internet and say, do this, wear this, do this, but you never see them wearing it, only for photo shoots. But for me, I dress up every day, even when I'm just sitting here in my home, in my office. And I just want to show you guys how to wear these in real life. You can also follow my Outfit of the Day series if you're not following it already, because I do post my outfits every day there, here on YouTube, but that only happens once a month. And if I'm being honest, sometimes I forget to shoot it, but I do post them every day on Instagram and TikTok. Well, Instagram more so than TikTok, but in stories. So make sure you're following along. Don't forget to let me know which trend resonates with you the most. Which trend are you looking forward to recreating this season? Which trend do you want to shop this season? I would love to know, so leave your comments. I might not respond to all of them, but trust and believe I'm reading them. I'm very grateful for you guys taking the time to comment. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming for me, I won't lie, because I do post a lot of shorts and there's a lot of comments there, and you guys are so gracious with your comments and your words, and I am very grateful. But please don't hesitate to leave a comment. If you're new here, you love the report, you loved my vibe, why wouldn't you? Just go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, that way you never miss a video. Yeah, this is always fun. So I'm definitely going to keep on doing this. I might do one for fall, winter, no, not fall, winter, for winter. I don't know if I will. I feel like we're going to cover everything. If I feel like the trends are very different, or there's, you know, there's some new things popping up, then I can do that again. And let me know if there's any trends that you feel like I missed that I should have talked about, or if you want to see a video dedicated to any particular trends and in terms of how to style them. Let me know. I would love to do that for you guys, even if I'm just doing it in shorts for Instagram or for YouTube shorts. Let me know and I'll try my best to make that happen. As always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, all stars. Bye, guys.